What if I told you penguins have a secret language, hidden beneath the ocean's surface? For years, scientists have been baffled by their underwater world, but today that mystery finally unravels. Prepare to dive deep and discover the astonishing signals these incredible birds use to communicate, a discovery that will completely change how you see them. Antarctica, a frozen kingdom at the edge of the world. To most, it is a place of silence, an empty, icy desert where life seems impossible. But beneath this frozen shell lies one of nature's most astonishing secrets. A secret that has remained hidden for thousands of years. Penguins, charming, resilient, and often the comedians of the cold. On land, they wobble and squawk, a playful sight against the harsh winds. But these birds are full of surprises, because the moment they dip below the ice, they transform. In a single moment, penguins shift from clumsy walkers to sleek underwater hunters capable of speeds up to 20 miles an hour. But their true transformation is far more mysterious. For under the ice, penguins speak. For decades, scientists were puzzled. Penguins seemed almost silent underwater, yet their movements were flawless, synchronized, and timed with remarkable precision. How did they coordinate? How did they warn each other of danger? How did they find food in the endless blue? Most believed the answer was instinct. But one researcher suspected something more. A hidden form of communication no one had yet heard. Professor Waddle, a man with endless curiosity and a scarf long enough to need its own scientific classification. He believed penguins had a language underwater, one humans simply couldn't detect. Penguins, he often said, are far more polite and coordinated than they appear. Unlike my students, they actually pay attention. His humor warmed the cold halls of the research station. But his ideas were about to reshape everything. To uncover the truth, researchers placed ultra-sensitive microphones, hydrophones, deep beneath the ice. These devices could detect the softest vibrations. The faintest whispers in the water. Hours passed, then days. The recording systems hummed quietly in the dark, waiting. Then it happened. A burst of sound, then another, then dozens more. Clicks, hums, rapid vibrating trills. A hidden world of communication had awakened. Sharp clicks appeared whenever penguins swam side by side. A way of keeping the group connected. Low hums rolled through the depths whenever one found food. A message that traveled through the darkness, and rapid trills cut through the water whenever danger lurked. Professor Waddle listened for hours before confidently writing in his notes.
Trill equals danger, hum equals food, penguins are polite, but even they have limits.
But the sounds were only part of the story. Penguins also used motion. A twist of the body, a sudden dive, a flick of the tail. Each adding meaning to the messages carried through the water. A full body language. A language shaped by the crushing pressure, the icy temperatures, and the constant threat hidden in the deep. Professor Waddle often watched in awe, whispering,
"This is the best choreography I've ever seen. And unlike humans, none of them are trying to stand in front for the camera."
In the dark underworld of Antarctica, sight alone is not enough. Light fades quickly, and predators move like ghosts. Here, survival depends on communication. Fast, efficient, and silent, penguins mastered this language long before humans ever arrived. A whisper of sound, a flash of movement, a message delivered in milliseconds. During hunts, penguins form a living vortex, moving as one, tightening around their prey. Each click signals a turn. Each hum pulls the group together. Each trill sends a warning across the water. The efficiency is breathtaking. A dance of survival, perfected over millions of years. Even young penguins rely on these signals. A soft hum guides a chick closer. A gentle click tells it when to turn. A fast flick of the flippers warns it to stay close. These underwater cues create a protection system, an unbroken chain between mother and chick. With each recording, patterns grew clearer. Penguins weren't acting randomly. They were speaking, signaling, guiding, teaching. Professor Waddle looked at the data, smiled proudly, and said,
Penguins have been running a very efficient communication network, and unlike ours, theirs never loses signal.
Even with years of study, much of the penguin's underwater language remains unknown. We have only scratched the surface of a silent world beneath the ice. A world shaped by survival, connection, and ancient patterns. Their hidden conversations remind us that the natural world still holds mysteries beyond our understanding. Beneath the ice, penguins speak through signals older than our species. Quiet messages of unity, whispers of survival, a language carried through water in rhythms we are only beginning to hear. And as Professor Waddle often says,
that reminds us that even in the coldest places on Earth, life finds a way to communicate.
In the silent realm, beneath the ice, the penguins are still speaking, and the story is only just beginning to unfold.